Hey everybody, Michael here from GetFitOver40.com. Today we've got the Specna Arms SA-F249 and I've done my tabletop video. I've kind of done a little bit of a shooting video that just testing it out outside. That kind of went okay, I guess you could watch that one. But today we're going to check out accuracy, we're going to check out chrony capabilities. But if you do want to watch specs and things like that, go look at it a little closer up in detail, watch the tabletop video. It's also available. I'll put links in the Replica to our Replica Airgun store. We have a Canada and US store. I'll put links to buy it in whichever ones we have it available right now. So check that out in the description. And also we have other products there too as well. But let's get right to it. Let's test out the chrony version, the velocity first. We've got some 0.25 gram Airsoft BBs. We're just gonna put a bunch down range and see what we get. Hopefully my chrony doesn't, whoa, shit, that's full auto. Oh, that's right, this gun is only full auto. So let's just get a 404. 366. Saying duplicate. Okay, we'll do this a little bit better, I think. That was a poor job. And my chrono is not a happy camper with this voltage regulator that I've got going to it, but it's the best I can do. My adapter died and I've got a adjustable voltage one. Let's just see if we can get a single shot off here. Nope, I can't. Okay, there we go, 363, 364, 365, 362, 363, 365. Okay, we're right in the 360s. 363 to 365 is kind of what it does. Now we're gonna set up a paper target. We're obviously not gonna do semi-auto. We're gonna do full auto because that's all this thing really does. I didn't find any way to shoot this any other way than full auto because it's basically got this box mag that holds like 1,500 rounds and that's what it's designed to do. I've just got an AR mag in here right now. But yeah, normally you'd be using a box mag outdoor in the field, but today in here we're just using an AR-15 style mag, which is nice that it takes. All right, let's set that target up and see what kind of accuracy we get. Unloading basically a bunch of rounds, maybe whatever's left in here, we'll just unload and see what it does. I've set up my paper target. We got, not quite a full mag here, but that's okay. It's maybe 3/4 to half. That'll be enough to give us an idea of what this shoots. Now again, not in semi-auto. I couldn't find a way to a selector on here. I could be wrong, but I only found it. Really with this gun, you're pretty much as a support weapon going to be shooting it in full auto almost all the time. So let's hope that we're somewhere near the center of this target. I'm just going to pull back here a bit. And we're going to get a few rounds in just to see where we're at here. Okay, that's not bad. I'm just going to aim a little bit lower. Okay, I think that gives us a good idea of the accuracy and it's looking pretty damn good for full auto. I just locked it in there, let her go until basically the spring unwound. There's more rounds in here, but I'd have to reapply that spring tension to it first. But that doesn't look awful by any means. Whoa. I gotta say, obviously I wasn't counting. That's like a 2-inch group. Good Lord. Full auto, 2 inches, probably 50 to 75 rounds. Not bad at all. So that's just using 0.25 gram Airsoft BBs. They're good quality ones, mind you. They're not super heavy, but there's no wind or anything to worry about in here. Yeah, that is a very good result. I haven't seen an Airsoft, I don't think I've seen an Airsoft rifle pumping that many rounds in full auto get that kind of a grouping before. That is really tight. That's something you would normally get when you're doing 10 shots semi-auto. So, but obviously that's a lot of rounds because I just put a big hole in the target. Okay, so check out the links in the description to buy this in Canada and potentially either this or a similar item in the US or a link to similar products in the US. Also, we have Replica Airguns.ca for Canada, Replica Airguns.us for the US, where we have Airguns, BB guns, Airsoft guns, pellet guns, blank guns, and other accessories. And also check out ReplicaAirguns.com. All right, and if you're interested in checking out our other channels, I don't know where you're watching this from. There's Vimeo, there's YouTube, there's Rumble, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of those places. So check all those out. Appreciate you checking us out and subscribing and whatever, signing up. That would be great. We appreciate it. It helps us out. All right, until next time, take Take care.